Hi there, everyone. I'm going to put this here. This seems to help the sound. All right. This is Throwback Thursday. I was going to tell a story, but now I'm wondering, should I tell a throwback story? Yes, I will tell a throwback story. I'm going to tell a current story and a throwback story. Okay. Yesterday, which is now 2 days ago, when you're seeing this, I went to pick up my stepdaughter from school. And I get about halfway there, and I'm like, so what is wrong with my sunglasses? Are they this dirty? Why is everything so blurry? Well, everything's so blurry because I was wearing these glasses. These glasses only see to the computer. And then anything beyond that starts to get blurry. Well, I made it there and back. These are my glasses that I can see like distance. And then down at the bottom, reading glasses. Yes, I have bifocals. It is what it is. These are single vision to get right there. And I could see the dashboard so nice and clearly, but not so much everything else. So that leads me to another story. So when I was a teacher, a couple times a year, there would be other kinds of testing. So these are specifically for the computer, by the way, the anti-glare and different stuff. Anyway, on Saturdays, they would offer the SAT and the ACT. I don't even know if they have the ACT test anymore. These are college entrance exams here in the United States. So I was going to go proctor, as in supervise. That's the lovely word they use for that, which always makes me think of a proctologist. But, it is what it is. Anyway, I was going to go proctor this SAT on a Saturday because it's something students opt into. I get partway there and I realize I'm not wearing my glasses at all. At that time, I don't think my license said that I had to wear glasses, but I needed to wear glasses. That was way worse than wearing these. But I got there and I got back because I did not have time to turn back and get them. I was probably 10 minutes from where I lived, but I still had 15 to 20 to get to the school. And so I just was like, I can't be late. So anyway, I proctored the test with no glasses. So I did a lot of walking around the room because I certainly couldn't see that if they were doing something they shouldn't be doing if I was looking up from the front. That's what you're supposed to do anyway. You're supposed to walk around the room. Anyway, is what it is. I got there safely and I got home safely. Got there safely and I got home safely. This drive was way closer. So that's my throwback story. Okay, now I always do this. Okay, my throwback is a baby blanket I made for one of my former students who is actually a preschool director. She was having a baby in October, and so she wanted something that felt Halloween-y without being like just black or something. So this blanket I made with candy corn. Sorry, I love this yarn, candy corn ombre as the color. And then the black is the charisma. Charisma helps. Anyway, so sorry about that yawn. But yeah, this is the blanket. It is one of my favorite blankets because the way that worked up, it literally looks like candy corn. It is Oh, let me see. She changed her channel name. Let me get the channel name as it is now. It is Pamela Yarborough Designs. The pattern will be linked below. It is how to crochet block stitch baby blanket. So this is, she put the block stitch in the round, and it's her pattern, and the mom loved it, loved it. It, like I said, it's kind of the way the little pieces, the way that granny stitch with the black blocks worked up around it, it just looks like a pile of candy corn. It's truly one of my favorite blankets. It really is. Um, I like that there's no color control or anything. I mean, the black, technically, I mean, separating. So sorry. I've been doing so much better today, too. I don't know what my deal is. Anyway, so yeah, absolutely, absolutely one of my favorite blankets that I've ever made, particularly because it is actually pretty simple. Um, I let the yarn do the work. I need to figure out how to do that more often. I'm not so good at that. Yeah, I like to complicate things. So, anyway, um, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's my throwback um, Thursday. This was made in 2022, October of 2022. Actually, I probably had it for her in September, because back then I wasn't doing a channel, so I didn't have all the distractions. I just crocheted. And I wasn't babysitting my granddaughter yet, because then I only had my granddaughter, my first grandchild. So, thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from Mima Potato Head and her little armless self. Hugs from me, whatever kind of hug you need, even if it's a hug from a distance. And remember, you matter and kindness matters. I truly appreciate the time you spend with me, and I hope to see you again. Like, subscribe, join if you want, and hope to see you soon. Bye.